We're going to start with Jason Stein in Madison to get us the latest on the ruling from the Supreme Court today on the John Doe investigation, which effectively shuts it down in very strong language. Jason, talk a little bit about what the court said this morning and what the significance of that is.
Sure. Well, this is a long-running investigation. This John Doe and its predecessor have been going for years. The Wisconsin Supreme Court shut that investigation down today. Very strong language, saying that the targets of the investigation had done nothing wrong and were being, having their constitutional rights improperly violated.
Yeah, well, you described them as brave, I think, and went on to say, some of the language I took out of it was, the utterly clear the prosecutor has employed theories of law that do not exist in order to investigate wholly innocent citizens. I mean, this, of course, the ruling probably wasn't unexpected given the makeup of the court, but spinning this ahead a little bit, does this give, those who were under investigation some fodder in these civil lawsuits and things that they're planning to pursue?
There's a ton of implications from it. I mean, the decision itself was expected. It wasn't unexpected, but that doesn't mean it's unimportant. It's going to have a lot of impacts. It could certainly affect some of the ongoing litigation that targets of the probe do have in state court. It could also affect legislation that's pending in the Wisconsin legislature. So, there was a lot of criticism by conservatives of the actions of the prosecutors in the case, both in using the John Doe procedure. It's a type of investigative tool to pursue these potential political charges that are now not going to result. And as well, particularly, there's been a lot of criticism of the fact that under the John Doe, you can investigate a target while putting a gag order on him or her, preventing them from speaking out about the investigation, and that's something that you'll certainly see the legislature consider changing in the coming.
Do you see any some of the political victory for Scott Walker going forward? But do you see any downsides for John Chisholm or any blowback there? Here's someone who's pursued this, and you get this language talking about it being an unconstitutional approach, and there was nothing there, no law there that could have been broken in the first place.
Sure, of course. I mean, of course, there's an impact to him. There's an impact to John Chisholm, the Democratic Milwaukee County District Attorney. There's also a potential impact for Fran Schmitz, the former federal prosecutor who is the special prosecutor in this case, who has described himself as a Republican.